It's 11 o'clock, and you know where your kids are tonight. Welcome to the Voice of Harrisburg, and I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and we are in 12. Tonight is December the 9th, 8th, I think. I've looked it up. I forget, I'm not oriented to date and time. You're tuned into the Voice of Harrisburg, and I'm your host, Will Scoggins, and we got a couple of new songs for you, and some old songs, and some I think we're going to broadcast tonight, hopefully all the way through without interruption. Last week's show was, I don't know what happened. We had all sorts of problems, and we didn't really have much of a show, and I apologize for that. And let's see, let's try it out tonight. Let's just try listening to the old this is a song, Jackson F. Smith and the Cantina Rag. Okay, that was Jackson F. Smith and the Cantina Rag, and maybe George Lucas will try to sue us for taking his song. Maybe he didn't write it, I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I was trying to get the date right. Wow. Not oriented to date and time. Yes, it is 32 years since John Lennon was shot and killed. Sadly, in 1980. It is 32, right? Yeah, I think I can add subtract still. Whew-wee. Bob Dylan finally got around to writing a song about it on the new album Tempest. It is called Roll On John, and good song, good album. Suggest you buy it for Christmas. And a lot of good stuff coming out. We'll discuss that later on down the road. Got some new music tonight, and hopefully everybody's tuning in. We had more celebrity death watches. I forget who now. Somebody may have to remind me. Get on the chat room. Remind me who passed away. It seems to have slipped my mind. Let's go to an old favorite here. Karina Burr from Brazil, and this is Guitarristas. Let's see, what's the name of this tune? Guitarristas de Copacabana. Nice tune.
A gente pode se divertir, fala mal dos vigaristas desse país e de outros países também. Não vamos deixar faltar pra ninguém. Na entrada, libera o proscênio, acende lâmpadas de tungstênio, destempera, libera o oxigênio. Não vamos deixar faltar ar pra ninguém. Também, da janela de Copacabana me assusta a visão de mundo. Mas vejo longe do poço fundo, minhas pernas optam por minha cama. O estrado é forte e reserva pra quaresmas fartas e soberbas. Caririm frutífero que austero, porém meu peito preserva. E os números quase acertam e a sorte quase leva. Por falta de consciência tranquila, passou o dia cozinhando arroz na panela. Que pressão! E agora estragou os versos e ainda explodiu o fogão. A gente pode se divertir, falar mal dos vigaristas desse país e de outros países também. Não vamos deixar faltar pra ninguém. Na entrada, libera o proscênio, acende lâmpadas de tungstênio, destempera, libera o oxigênio. Não vamos deixar faltar ar pra ninguém. Também, na janela de Copacabana me assusta a visão de mundo. Mas vejo longe do poço fundo, minhas pernas optam por minha cama. O estrado é forte e reserva pra quaresmas fartas e soberbas. Caririm frutífero que austero, porém meu peito preserva. E os números quase acertam e a sorte quase leva. Por falta de consciência tranquila, passou o dia cozinhando arroz na panela. Que pressão! E agora estragou os versos e ainda explodiu o fogão. E os números quase acertam e a sorte quase leva. Por falta de consciência tranquila, passou o dia cozinhando arroz na panela. Que pressão! E agora estragou os versos e ainda explodiu o fogão.
Okay, that was Karina Burr from down under on this side of the world, Brazil, I believe. Guitarristas de Copacabana, and yes, I have not Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's has not set in yet. Dave Brubeck passed away this week at the age of 91, I believe. I believe he went on tour last year, and it was a small tour, and I believe it was in the Midwest or Northeast, and yes, it was sadly his last tour, but yes, Augusta, Georgia has now officially left its former self behind. We now have a great record store. I don't know for how long. We count our blessings every day. We have a Psychotronic record store now downtown. Please visit often. Spend money. Mike Weldon, who ran the Psychotronic video magazine for years out of Virginia, has settled here for some unknown reason. I have yet to talk to him as to why he is here, but we are blessed for some reason. He has a nice shop. Please come out of town. Please buy records. Buy lots of them. Keep him in business. Small business. Don't shop the chains. There is nothing you need at Walmart. They have no CDs. You do not need a Taylor Swift record. You do not need a Justin Bieber record. You need to haul your ass down. Anybody who knows music does not need to go to the Best Buy. You don't need a CD. You need an album. You need a 45. Please go see Mike. He has the best selection outside of Athens, Georgia, I know. And we now are not a shithole town anymore. We're going to have Jeff Mangum come play at Sacred Heart. We've had a lot of good bands come, but we're having one of the best artists around come play at Sacred Heart on January 28th. And if you're not stupid or brain dead or too poor, please get a ticket and go. There may be some left online. If you are out of town and you know who it is and you can afford it, haul your ass in here and go. He has a tour set up. In fact, a very long tour, it looks like. And Augusta is on the map. So we're on the map, people. I'm rather dumbstruck that the tickets didn't sell out. They haven't sold out yet. So you need to get your asses down here and get the tickets. There were 20 of them left online, and there are some hard tickets left at Sky City. And so I implore you, if you have any inclination of seeing Jeff Mangum, you need to haul your ass down here and pay the price. $26 plus tax. It's about $30. It's at the Sacred Heart Cultural Center. It's in an old church. It'll be cool. Believe me. It's probably going to be the show of the year. Next, and then Camper Van Beethoven will be here too. That's not shabby either. I don't know what the rest of the year is going to bring, but we just grew up a little bit. Let's listen to Olivia Tremor Control. I can't get enough of this band. It's one of the bands I can play. Let's see. I want to play one of the ones I don't always play. Here we go. Here's one. I don't think I always play this one. This one is which one is this one? Define a Transparent Dream. I play this one a lot, but it's great.
Constantly showering me with blessings. There was only one problem. The songs were slightly different in tempo and a semitone apart.
They're different words, different melodies, and different chord
I
progressions.
brilliantly contrived a method of recombining the two different versions of the song by splicing the tape and speeding one slower, thusly changing the pitch and tempo.
Surface and to distance, constantly showering me with blessings. Transparent dream, transparent dream. Feel the atmosphere breathe with life. Model portrait as the picture's time. Transparent dream. Transparent dream. So it's back and forth again, dreaming on the doorstep, knowing where society comes to visit me. And I'm dreaming on the doorstep, dreaming of sunset, juicing coffee in the morning after staring at the stars all night. I always knew society runs rings around the sun, and until
There was only one problem. The songs were slightly different in tempo and a semitone apart.
They're different words, different melodies, and different chord
I
progressions.
brilliantly contrived a method of recombining the two different versions of the song by splicing the tape and speeding one slower, thusly changing the pitch and tempo.
Okay. That was the Olivia Trimmer Controlled, begging us to define a transparent dream. Yes. Anyway, that's about as close as we can get to Neutral Milk Hotel on this show, because we don't have any Neutral Milk Hotel that we can play on the Creative Commons license. We don't have any license to play their music. I would be playing Neutral Milk Hotel all the time. I don't know what that means for with this tour with Jeff Mangum and everything. I don't know if it means a new album or new Neutral Milk Hotel or new anything. I don't know what that means. I know we have a tour, and that's it. So anyway, yes. Anyway, so we have Camper Van Beethoven on the 23rd of January, and Jeff Mangum on the 28th, and then Fishbone coming again in February at Sky City, and I don't know what else is happening. A lot of other stuff happening down here now. All of a sudden, a lot of stuff. Let's hear from, I believe this is some Finnish underground music. One I found today, Banana Peel. And this is one reason I got it, is because I could pronounce the title. Some of the other stuff, I couldn't pronounce the band name or the title. This is called Flashes Ashes, and I believe this is a pretty long song, 7 or 8 minutes long. So this is the kind of stuff that they used to, you know, back before, back before, when FM radio was, FM radio used to be a wasteland. Nobody used it. I don't know why they had it in the late 60s, early 70s. It was a place for guys who talk like this, man. You know, their name was Ed, and they played Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix, and it was a great place. They had freeform radio and no commercials, and then one day somebody decided they could make money, make money on every damn thing. And then next thing you know, there's no more Led Zeppelin and Cream and Jimi Hendrix. It's all Michael Jackson and the rest of the top 40 and the that shit. So it died. Well, actually, it's worse now. At least it used to be top 40. It had they had some sort of control over it, but then now I thought it was bad in the 70s, but it got worse now. You have, when the FCC deregulated radio, well, one thing happened, that we can do this now. They gave us this low bandwidth, and we can get on here and actually give you back freeform radio, which is cool. But, you know, Clear Channel can buy, oh God, or whoever owns Clear Channel can buy 1,200 stations and own that. You know, anyway, I guess there's good news and bad news, but I'm giving you freeform radio as I remember it, when DJs could do anything they want and say anything they want, and play is what they could play a song over and over and over. And hey, man, this is in memory of Dewey Phillips and people like that, man, and Rex Bob Lowenstein, who's 47 going on 15. Well, that was Banana Pill from Finland on the Finnish Underground. The song was called Flashes Ashes. Man, that was just something just as cool as you could smoke a bowl or something like that, man. A whole album of stuff like that. And listen to a guy named Ed, man, and a whole side of Led Zeppelin. Yeah, back in the day. I try to bring you things like that, man. Anyway, my dogs are barking. Must be somebody around. Hope there's not somebody around, because I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Not while I'm doing the show. I've got all you fine folks as visitors. Let's see. Yes, we were talking about Dave Brubeck passing. Whoa, let's see. Ooh, wow, that was cool, wasn't it? Hey, we'll see that again. Watch. Here I am. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about Dave Brubeck passing. He would have been 92 on Thursday, I believe. Wow, that's up there. And I believe the album Time Out sold. Whew. I did not know that Take 5 had actually made the top 40. Yeah, Mike Weldon and I were talking about that the other day. And when I went down to Psychotronic and was looking around, it's like, man, you know, I don't even know what to buy. I mean, that's like, I got my record collection in such disarray now. All I need to do is to go and spend the money on getting it spend the money on reorganizing it, putting it back into, getting it up back on shelves, spend the money on the shelving and getting it back in order and getting it all back into a safe and, you know, what am I trying to say? Safe and get it. It's not on the ground, but it's in boxes and strode everywhere. It needs to be organized and put in shelves where they won't fall, and it just needs a whole lot of work done to it. And I need to spend the money on that instead of adding new stuff, because I haven't added anything new in years, in a good 2 or 3 years, except for a few things that are really needed. Then when I went up there to John Lester's Sorted Past that I just couldn't live without, and then a few things that I found in the thrift store that I couldn't live without. Well, anyway, a few things that I couldn't live without, and then I have to go back through. See, I gotta go back through and like look at I went down there and looking at the Bob Dylan, all the Bob Dylan stuff he's got, and then I started thinking, well, do I need I got a copy of the first album, but I mean, is mine stereo or mono, and is mine 6 eyes, or I know mine. I think I have a 6-eyed mono, but or do I have a stereo with a star on it, or and I'm sitting there. And I don't have a copy of the third album. I need a better copy of the second album. What am I going to spend my money on? Of course, everybody needs a copy of the second album with the 4 deleted tracks, Ramblin' Gambling Willie, and of course you're never going to find that in a million years. If I ever find that one in the thrift store, that's when I'm supposed to quit or die. That was found, by the way, in New York City. The last known copy was found in New York City 20 years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago, in New York City, bought for $2, sold for $12,000. That's the deleted, that's the one with the deleted 4 tracks, the one John Burke's Paranoid Blues and all that. So that's the holy grail of record collecting and the holy grail of Bob Dylan collectors. So you can't find that one just anywhere. I said if I ever found that one, I'd quit. If I ever found it in a thrift store, I'd quit. So, well, we'll see. I doubt I'd ever find it. I'd have to pay mega bucks for it. Let's see. What shall we do next? have no idea. I was going to look at this Benjamin Brett Old Swarovski Cream Pie. Sounds like a great song. Let's listen to that, Benjamin Brett Old Swarovski Cream Pie. Alright, that was Benjamin Brett and Old Zorowski Cream Pie for those of you who are tripping balls tonight. Am I tripping balls? Yes, we need to liven things up around here a little bit tonight. Let's see. This is for all you people who might be tripping balls. Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. And damn, I forget who that band is. Somebody tell me who that band is. Look it up. I looked it up and I can't find nothing but a movie called Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. But anyway, I lost. That's because we hire Romanian circus midgets around here for production people. That's because we don't have no production values. I don't have no makeup on, you know, all that kind of stuff. We go by the seat of our pants around here. So anyway, rock and roll. It's all rock and roll to me anyway. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, Jack's Horse Ranch. Is out on the Ficklin Highway, Highway 47 in Ficklin, Georgia, next to the Ficklin Mall.
The following is an advertisement for Jack's Horse Ranch, so pay attention. When I'm on my farm and I'm working on my horses, I'm always waiting for someone to come along and ride them. I love my horses. You know, when it comes down to... Anyway, when it comes down to it, they're the most important things to me in my life. So why don't y'all come down to Jack's Horse Ranch now? We have free food, free beer, and god darn it, we even have hookers if you want. I mean, we're not asking from us. We just want you to come down to my goddamn horse ranch.
Come down to Jack's Horse Ranch, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Horse ranch. Oh, shut up! I told you. You're ruining the whole commercial.
Y'all, please go down and see Jack. Because Jack has one motto. If Jack helped you off a horse, wouldn't you help Jack off a horse? So please, go see Jack on the Ficklin Highway, Highway 47, Ficklin, Georgia, next to the Ficklin Mall. Ride his horses. He said he'd even have hookers for you. He's lonely. Okay, well, we've only got a few more minutes left. Well, of course, we can go as long as we want to. As long as y'all are having fun and not getting sick from riding the teacups, we're alright. I'd hate to ride the teacups. I never did like that ride at the fair. I could ride the tilt-a-whirl okay. I can't now. I can't ride the tilt-a-whirl anymore. I can't ride the toboggan. I can't ride the Himalayan. I can't ride anything that goes round and around. Because I get sick. I can ride roller coasters alright though. Let's see, we need some more rock and roll. Where's just some pure damn rock and roll? Let's hear from the Sonics. What's the name of the song? Vampire Kiss. And these are the real Sonics from the Northwest, from Washington State or someplace.
Sweet lady waits for me tonight. She's got crimson hair and piercing green eyes. She invites me to her lair, where our vampire love will be sacrificed there. Oh, vampire kiss, vampire kiss. She's got the vampire kiss, vampire kiss. Vampire kiss.
Yes, that was the Sonics. Yes, the real Sonics, not the cut rate Sonics from Skanoki, somewhere else. There were several Sonics, but these are the real Sonics. The Psycho Sonics, you know, ones that did Psycho and all that. Yes, well, we're getting down to the wire here, and thinking about closing it down in a minute. Let's see, what have we talked about? We've talked about Dave Brubeck passing away, and it is the well, we're remembering John Lennon too. I did want to play this other one too. I did want to get this in for Dave Brubeck. Closest thing I have for some jazz. Emer Mulholland Group, Dexedrine Dreams Redux. Easy for me to say for Dave Brubeck. Okay. Alright, that was the Emer Mulholland Group, Dexedrine Dreams Redux, man. And that was for Dave Brubeck, who passed away this week at the age of 91, who gave us many good years. Took jazz to the top 40. I didn't know Take 5 made top 40. I did find a lot of his singles though. Have quite a few of his singles guess they were popular, and I got a lot of pressings of Time Out and Time Further Out, and I think that was one of my favorite. I think that's one of my favorite jazz records. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It was a million seller. Made the top 40. Maybe I don't know jazz. I don't know. I like it. I could listen to that album over and over and over again. Anyway, we are heading out. We didn't have any raucous political debates because there's nothing raucous to politically debate unless you want to debate the physical cliff. We can do that next week. Oh, we got the Mayan thing coming up. Yeah, we got to start doing the end of the world. Oh, we've got to do end of the world countdown. Oh crap, we're going to do end of the world end of the year wrap up. We'll start that next time because it's been a long year, and there's a lot of people that's passed away. And if we start naming them all, we're going to be here a while because we got to go back and look. We got to get one of those magazines. I got to go get like one of those magazines and start looking at them all because there was a lot of important people like John Lord and Levon Helm and Dave Brubeck, and that's the only ones I remember. Andy Griffith, Goober, Doug Dillard. All three of them went like in the same week. And you probably seemed like to me when we were doing this show for a while months ago. I mean, I was rattling off 3 and 4 people a time, and some people who are music critics in this town, I still remember that, who don't know who Levon Helm is, who still write. Oh God, don't get me started on that. I write about music, but I don't know who Levon Helm is. Anyway, we won't mention their names. So, anyway, we shall. Hopefully, we'll reconvene here next week. And about the Mayan business, I'm not quitting my job. You shouldn't quit yours either, because all the things it's going to do is that the Mayans just didn't know what to do at the end of the cycle. 5,000 year cycle. Those people were smart as hell. Okay, all it's going to do is start over. Maybe it's a time for reflection about, what are we doing right, what are we doing wrong. And we're doing a lot wrong, but we could do a lot better. And maybe we're going to start doing a lot better when we start treating people right. And maybe the tide's turning a little tiny bit. And maybe we need to get people like Rush Limbaugh off the air. That's the start right there. Turn the radio off. You have the power. Turn the radio off. If you don't like what Austin Rhodes says, and I don't like anything he says, I don't listen to him. I never have. I turn my radio off. I found out today that he said some things 8 years ago about a very dear friend of mine who died very tragically and who also had mental problems on his program in public. I found this out today, that if I'd have known that back then, I don't know what I would have done. But I don't listen to him, and I encourage everybody not to. Turn Rush off, turn Fox News off, let the teabaggers and let the crazy people have that. If they want to suck that tit, let them have it. Turn it off. Don't listen to him. Don't give him anything. Don't give him don't support him. Don't even listen to him in fun. He's not funny. And I cannot decide if this person really believes what he says, and that's tragic if he does, or if he's doing it for entertainment and to rake in advertising dollars, and then if he's doing it for that, that's tragic too. There's only 2 reasons. There's 2 reasons. He's a panderer, or he believes it, or a combination of both. And that's tragic. That's absolutely tragic that we allow that. And the only way you allow it is by turning it on. And if you don't turn it on and you don't listen to it, it dies. It's just like watering plants. If you don't water the plants, they die. That's what I gotta say. That's my opinion. You're free to. That's my opinion, and you can listen to it. Bye. See you next week.